Stop telling people that you know with type 1 diabetes to just get over it. Stop expecting them to be fully functional on days when they have had super high blood sugars and then dropping low all the time, all day long. Stop telling diabetics that it's just too much sugar. Stop complaining whenever they need to pull over on the road and pee. Stop complaining whenever they need to eat something because their blood sugar drops. Stop complaining when they're tired all the time because they're having to fight this freaking disease every single second of every single day. Stop expecting them to be in a great mood when their blood sugar suddenly goes back to normal after it's either spiked or dropped. Stop making fun of their sensors, their cannulas, their insulin pumps, or their pens. Stop complaining whenever you hear a pump beep. Stop expecting them to show up, to work, to social functions completely normal as if they're not fighting a disease for the rest of their lives. Stop judging them for what their A1C is or what their blood sugar is or what they're even eating. You aren't the one that has to go to the pharmacy every few months just to prove that you still somehow deserve to live by getting your insulin. You're not the one who would die within 12 to 48 hours without having insulin. Unless you're a type 1 diabetic, you have no idea what it feels like to have crazy blood sugar spikes, crazy blood sugar drops, or finally, when you're in that normal range, and then suddenly something goes wrong somewhere. You aren't the one that's chronically exhausted, having decision fatigue, having to deal with numbers and looking at a phone all the time or a meter just to see what your numbers are at. Unless you literally have to think in your head 24/7 about the amount of carbs that you have in your body, how long the insulin's going to last, how many carbs you need to eat before you go someplace else because otherwise it could drop. Or oops, if I eat this snack, guess what? My blood sugar is just going to spike, so I better be really careful with that. Oh no, now the blood sugar's super high, so guess what? You have to chug gallons and gallons and gallons of water just so you can pee and function. God forbid you're a little bit cranky. God forbid you're suddenly exhausted and you don't want to go to work or socialize or do anything. But the whole rest of the world expects you to suddenly be normal and act like people who aren't diabetic. Fuck that. Unless you're diabetic, you have no idea what this feels like. So stop judging. Thank you for coming to my little TED Talk.